Hey everybody, Duncan here. I've been out and about, been doing a few things, running around town. I did a little bit of campaigning today at a pawn shop, talking about gun rights, gun ownership in America, specifically here in Oregon. This video is about Facebook jail. As many of you guys know, I'm constantly put in Facebook jail. It seems like they have me on a time system. So I decided to talk about how Facebook is not only attacking me, but people who are attached to me, or maybe who continue to share my message. So right here I have one of my friends with me, my friend Jim. He's with me. He's currently in Facebook jail, and I'll let him explain to you why, and we'll just go from there. So here's Jim.
Hey, how's it going?
So how'd you get in Facebook jail?
Well, I did the no-no thing. I shared one of your posts and commented, and that's all it took.
The first thing, let's clarify, just so everybody knows before they trip out, James is a legal medical marijuana patient, so the glass piece in the back is legitimate, it's legal, so don't worry about that. Let's talk about, why are you in Facebook jail?
Well, let's see. I'm a good supporter of Trump, and I'm a good supporter of you, and I think you two are the greatest workers around. And, you know, I share your stuff. I turn around and I post a lot of things, and I am not political correct, and Facebook does not like that.
Oh, no. Facebook attacks pretty much anybody that has a message they don't agree with. But I think, what do you think about being a little bit worse than just Facebook, though? You were with me in Portland. You remember that message I got on my phone?
Oh, yeah. And then your phone malfunctioned, and it was totally cooked. It's still not working as far as I know.
No, I told everybody on Facebook that I got that message from that Illuminati that night. Yeah. I said I showed it to you, and shortly after, my phone was done. Right?
Yeah. Oh, yes. It was totally
done. And so, it makes me wonder, because more and more people around me are being attacked. And it's not just me. It's people that might be close to me, people that might be attached to me, whether they're in my friends list or they're supporting me. I have somebody else over here that she don't want to be on camera, but her Facebook was actually attacked as well, and a lot of it has to do with being linked to me. She was invited in a few of my live feeds as well.
I can't even say a comment, like something, or share it. I can't even be a friend to you without Facebook jail.
And that's the thing, is they're afraid of people hearing my message. They're afraid of, what it is I think they're afraid of me actually winning. And so they're going across to the people closest to me, the people, James, you make decals for me. You sometimes make graphics. We put them on Facebook. We just made one. And you know, how bad has it been? Because I've been through 5 Facebook accounts probably at least since Trump ran for office.
I've got about 5 of them that are no good now. They won't let me in. They send me this deal. I put in this 6-digit passcode. They send it to my phone. I put the passcode in, and then they say it's wrong passcode, just so I can't get back into my account anymore. But if you check this out, here's what I made today.
Yeah,
vote 2018, Duncan for governor. Yeah, I like making things for you.
Yeah, see, he does. He makes a lot of my things. He pushes and supports it. We share it all the time. But, you know, here's the thing we got to remember, people. So many politicians are bound by political parties. They're bound by, you know, not ideas. People go out, they vote for skin color, they vote for gender, they vote on everything but the issues. And so when a candidate like myself comes out and starts talking about the real issues and what's really going on, people want to silence me. And I've said it before, I have been and I still am being attacked by the deep state. And everybody attached to me is being attacked as well. But I'm not scared. I'm still pulling my message out. I'm still trying to get votes, and I'm still running, and I'm still planning on winning this election. It's going to be people like James. You're going to vote, right?
Yep.
So, now you've heard my stance on medical marijuana.
Yes.
Now, how do you feel about how Oregon's program is here?
Well, the Oregon medical program, in the beginning, it used to be pretty okay, pretty great. But now they've made so many regulations, so many rules, that now patients don't even have enough growers out there because you have to have so many thousands of dollars to have more than one patient on a grow site. Or, they make you have the ability to sell 20 pounds to the commercial stores, but when you do that, then you're taking off everything else. So you get nowhere. They fix it so no matter what, you're not getting anywhere. And, you got a lot of people that's cancer patients, people with seizures and stuff, and they're all being walked on because now they don't have a gardener or grower because the grower used to have 4 patients. Now the grower only has 2 patients because that's the max he can do before he gets railroaded by a telephone pole.
So it's just, honestly, would you say it's just another way Oregon manages to screw the patients?
Oh, yes. Because, all right, I get a medical marijuana license.
And what do you get it for?
I get it for my seizures.
Okay.
All right, I go down to Open Door. All right, I get my pills down there. And this is the same as anywhere else like the other places. Any place that even has a federal attachment to them. Because I smoke my marijuana for my seizures. I don't get my pain pills anymore. I don't get no pain pills to help with my migraines that I get anymore. I don't get any sort of kind of medicine, period. It's all taken away because I smoke marijuana to keep my seizures under control.
So what would you say to the people that say the marijuana is supposed to be used for the pain?
It can be used for the pain, but certain medical marijuana is for pain, certain medical marijuana is for seizures, and so on. Each type of plant is designed in the medical area to make it for what it is for. I use mine for seizures. I don't use weed that has.
Okay, I don't mean to interrupt you here, buddy, but let's explain because maybe not a lot of people understand the life of an epileptic or a seizure or anything like that. So let's say a day without your medicine. What's that like? Without your marijuana, what's that like?
Well, I get headaches all the time from the seizures and stuff. So if I'm without it, I can have a real miserable day with headaches. I've tried to cut down to the point where people panic because they can see the seizures starting to occur again because I've cut down too much. I want to do the best as I can to take care of myself. But when they strip, turn around and tell you, we're not giving you no hernia surgeries because they're just cosmetic, but we're also going to take all your pain pills away because you're taking care of your seizures. So you're going to hurt severely.
Here's what I would say. Would you say that the marijuana is for relaxing the nerves that may or may not induce seizures, whereas your pain medicine is actually used for the pain that is caused from your seizures.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
So in all honesty, the marijuana isn't really used for the seizure or for the pain. It's used for the seizures to kind of calm the seizures down,
calm
right?
the seizures down.
So then they take your pain medicine away from you
And that amplifies my seizures because I'm constantly in pain, constantly in stress. They're literally torturing us because, we're funded by federal government. No, well, then why do you state Oregon State? If you're stating Oregon State Medical, then you should be helping them with the Oregon State Medical. My Oregon State Medical doesn't cover anything if I smoke marijuana. That ain't fair.
So what's the program called? Isn't it called Oregon Medical Marijuana Program?
Well, for ours, it's an Oregon Medical Marijuana Program. And
so is that a state-funded thing?
Yes, that's a state-funded thing.
So how come Now, I'm going to pretend that I'm completely dumb here and biased on this, okay? I'm trying not to be biased at all. If this is a state-ran program, and it states Oregon and it's a state, shouldn't the insurance companies, that's a state insurance company, kind of cover some of your costs on it?
I would think so, but, they're not into doing that. They're just into knifing you in the back and seeing how much pain they can create out of you. Because, when they turn around and they tell you can't have your pain pills and you can't hardly move or walk because you hurt so bad. And, there's times that I want to just cry and beat my head against the wall because beating my head against the wall will feel better.
Now, I'm not going to put her on camera, but would you say that when you were going through your treatments, would you say that marijuana helped alleviate some of the symptoms of chemo? Maybe not so much pain, but maybe gave you something to eat, let you sleep, helped you deal with things?
It helped me in many ways than one.
Would you say that it was better
And it was better for my organs than taking pills.
Thank you. Now, the reason I say this, guys, and I know a lot of people are going to question my reasoning here. And first and foremost, remember, I am running for governor in Oregon, and Oregon is a legal medical marijuana state. Now, the reason this is big is because I am friends with many epileptics. I am friends with many cancer patients. Firsthand, I've seen the power of medical marijuana. And I bring this up here in this opportunity, and I'm sitting in Facebook jail, so I guess I have really nothing else to lose on Facebook. So I'm going to use this opportunity to bring up the fact that these insurance companies push pills upon us. They'll push millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of narcotics over the counter on top of us. These pills cause side effects. These pills cause death. These pills are all government backed, okay? And they want to shut down the growers from really medicating themselves. We're talking about the ability to grow your own medicine at home. That way you don't have to pay the pharmaceutical companies millions and millions of dollars. And what does this matter? What happens is the cost of insurance goes down to the American taxpayers because there's not so many people living off of pills. It's a system that's rigged. Okay? What this entire system is about is that they pump pills over the counter. They monopolize the medical industry, and then any chance you get to get a medicine that benefits you as an everyday person that can help you without breaking your bank, they shut you down. They put regulations on top of regulations on top of regulations, and they do everything they can to control that. So I'm exposing that right now, and I might not make a lot of friends, and I might piss off a few people, and that's okay, because I will get votes because of it. Because I've seen this firsthand. I've lived it, and I'm not going to sit back and pretend to be somebody I'm not.
And taking somebody's pain pills away because they smoke a plant to control their seizures, that's cruelty, no matter how you look at it. You're wanting to saying you take away that marijuana, you don't smoke it because you're going to take all this other medicines that you can. I've been on a lot of seizure medicines, and some of the seizure medicines have made my seizures worse or put me off in zombie land where I can't even function. I'm just a zombie.
I'm still alive today because of marijuana.
Oh yeah, but we're punished because of it. They Open Door and all these other places say, oh, we can't give you your pain pills because you smoke marijuana. They all should be sued. I mean, if there was enough people that would just stand up and give a darn about the little guy, like you're giving a darn about the little guy.
That's right.
That's the most important thing, because us little guys, we've been walked on for the last 20 years, at least.
And here's another thing for anybody that's a skeptic and who's going to talk about hemp, marijuana, or anything else like that. I want you guys to remember that marijuana is practically a free medicine. It's a medicine that can be grown at home. And again, this means that taxpayers are not funding it. But this does not mean it's a cure-all medicine. This only alleviates some of the symptoms. It can only do so much. What it does is it shrinks the need for so many pills. It doesn't stop the need for pills. It shrinks the need for so many of them. And, when a person is going through a seizure, let me explain this to you. The first thing they do is they lose all body motor skills. Everything goes out. They're unaware of where they are. Their entire body feels like, okay? And it's like this. Imagine every bone in your body breaking at once. Okay, now, you can go take a pill that's going to take 30, 45 minutes to dissolve, to get into your system, providing you can even get that pill into you. Or somebody can take a couple hits, throw it in your face. Somebody can put you on a breathing treatment, can start a ventilator, can start a vaporizer, can put you on so many different ways that it can alleviate your symptoms without taking a medicine, without taking a pill. And it can do it almost
Three
instant.
seconds, they say. 3 seconds up after getting the first dose.
And that's the key to remember here. Now, I know not a lot of people are fans of marijuana. But I also want you guys to think about, not a lot of people like drinking. Not a lot of people like smoking cigarettes. Both of which kill millions of people every year. Yet they're legal. Remember that. Now, what are we talking about? We're talking about an industry here. We're talking about something that people can seriously make millions. This state, the state of Oregon, can make billions of dollars with the hemp industry, the textile industry, the medical marijuana industry. We can industrialize this to the max. We have an opportunity to lead the country in America's first real product, in America's best medicine, cheapest medicine.
Natural.
We are all about Americans. We are all about the American people. So why wouldn't we support something where the American people are allowed to grow their own medicine at home? Why wouldn't we support that? That's my take on it. Thank you for listening. For those that I upset, oh well, I am who I am. For those that are liking what I'm saying, vote Duncan 2018 as Oregon's next governor. Things are going to shake up. It's not going to be like any government you've ever seen. I'm a governor of the people, and you're going to see some real things happening in Oregon. So support me, endorse me, vote for me. Duncan 2018. Let's redeem Oregon. Thank you. Duncan out.